Good afternoon, One Tiger Nation. This is Mr. LeCrone, your principal, coming to you to give you a little bit of an update on upcoming testing that will take place on Tuesday, April 9th. So first off, just wanted to start off by mentioning the testing schedule and who will be testing that day. Of course, the SAT will be given to juniors that day, which is a very important test that all juniors take. Freshmen and sophomores will be testing that day and taking the PSAT exam. So I wanted to just provide you with a little bit of information today about the testing process, schedule, and stuff for that day, and also maybe some tips to help you be successful. So first of all, the SAT is a graduation requirement now through the state of Illinois that all students must take the SAT in order to be eligible for graduation. So that's the first thing. The structure of that test, it's made up of a couple different components. You have your evidence-based reading and writing section, which includes a reading test and a writing and language test. There's a math section as well. And then for juniors with the SAT, they also take a third section, which is the essay. For the PSAT, freshmen and sophomores do not have to take that. As far as what to bring with you, we just want to give you some tips on being prepared and what you need as we continue on discussion here about it. First of all, plenty of number 2 pencils with erasers, an approved calculator that you can use on a portion of the math. As far as also what not to bring, do not bring any of the following items: cell phones, Fitbits, Apple Watches, earbuds, anything like that. We are prohibited from having those things within the classroom. So if you do bring that, they will be collected as you enter the room and then be given back at the end. And once again, that's a guideline and a requirement from SAT that we have to follow. So why do your best on it? That's always the question. Well, gosh, why should I care about this? Well, I think there are a number of reasons that you should do your best. First of all, the SAT is a college entrance exam, so first and foremost, most colleges and universities require it for admission, whether it be the SAT or the ACT. So that's good motivation to try to do your best. Some scholarships are based off your SAT scores as well, that you have to score at a certain level in order to be qualified to even have a scholarship, a certain type of scholarship, that is. Scores can go on your permanent transcript as well. Scores also, importantly reflect you as an individual, and then also we are, graded as a school based upon how our students do collectively as well. And then sometimes there are even employers that might ask you for your SAT score later on down the line. So all good reasons, I think, of why you want to make sure you're prepared and that you do the best job you can. A few tips, nothing really earth-shattering here, but some things that can help you be better prepared. First of all, make sure you get plenty of rest the night before. Make sure you go to bed at a decent time and get some good rest. Eating a nutritious breakfast is important. I do want to mention that morning the cafeteria will be serving breakfast beginning at 7:30. So they'll be glad to help provide you with that breakfast as well if you're not able to do that at home. As far as some other tips just about the test, it's a multiple choice type test, so use the process of elimination as a possibility there. Typically when you read a question and you're not sure what it is, there's usually one or two that you can probably eliminate and kind of decide then between maybe a couple answers that might be the best answers. So try to use that process. If you're having having difficulties with the question, skip over it and come back to it later. If there's time at the end and you've got, time's running out and you've got 10 questions left that you don't have time to really read through and do, there is no penalty for guessing, so try to bubble in some answers at that time, but only as a kind of last-ditch effort to be able to do that. So no penalty for guessing, but try to get through as much as you can, and if you've got some left over, try to go ahead and bubble in some answers there. And then if you do get done early, double check your answers. Go back and randomly check some of them maybe just to make sure you didn't get off on the wrong line or something like that whenever you were doing the answers. So just some final thoughts as we close out. Once again, just to reiterate, taking the SAT is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois and for our school as well, obviously. So it's important that you put forth your best effort and do the best job you can. A couple other things. We start at 8 o'clock, so please make sure that you are here on time and in your testing area. If you have questions about where you're supposed to be testing, please ask one of your teachers. And then the last couple things, just take your time and put forth your best effort. So, you put the work into this point to get prepared for the SAT. So just make sure from here on out that just do the best job you can, and you'll be good from there. Good luck on the exam, and look forward to some good success this year with it. Have a great day.